Well, during these tough economic times, it can be difficult for business owners, but our next guest has built her business into a global powerhouse. You might know Kathy Ireland as a supermodel, but today she's the head of Kathy Ireland Worldwide. She sells home and lifestyle products around the world, and she joins us now. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Allie.
You built this business up. You've been at it for some time now, and it was sort of a real segue out of your previous life into deciding that you could use your name and your brand to do what? You started off not that big.
No, we started our brand in '93 with a pair of socks,
right.
And we recently sold our 100 millionth pair.
And it was about 10 years after that you and I met. We spent some time where we went out and helped a small business owner in California with her business, and you had such great advice for her. This is some video from when I was a little younger. We were talking to a woman who was doing design. She was doing design consulting, something that you have got expertise in, but she was struggling like so many of our other viewers out there with some basic things, and now we're in a tough economy. What can you take from what you've learned in your experience and help our viewers with?
Absolutely. It was a wonderful experience working with you on that show with Susan Owens, wonderful woman, and tangible things that people can do. The economic situation that our country is in right now, everybody's feeling it. The costs of fuel, delivery, right. Raw materials. We're fortunate, very fortunate that this hasn't impacted our growth. We work on very sharp margins. Yeah. We are not a luxury brand. We are a brand of value. And those price to value ratios are really important. And customers shop, I believe, where they have trust, especially during economic uncertainties and societal changes. People shop where they have sure. that trusted relationship. So what I would share with someone on that show, like Susan, is you are your own brand. Right. Everyone is. The question is, what kind of a brand are you? Are you reliable, loyal? Do you consider showing up 10 minutes early, being on time, or are you perpetually late? Are you negative, complicated? Do you bring your personal stuff to work with you? Every experience with you is a lasting brand impression, and when people's dollars have to go far, they're going to shop where they have that relationship, where they feel they're being listened to, right. and that someone is taking a proactive stand for them. My boss, our customer, she gives me my marching orders, and she's very demanding. I love that.
One of the things our viewer struggles with today is that they're working very hard, and with yes. a small business owner, one of the things about going into business is you do work very hard. You work long hours, and you find, well, what do you do to get more money? You can't work, if you're working 60 hours a week, you can't make it 120. So something I remember you saying, and you mentioned it now, value, you've got to increase the value of your business, not just the hours that you work.
Absolutely. Time management, and it's figuring out what your values are, being efficient with your time. And it's working with a great team. When we work together, I brought in our team of experts. We all have our strengths. I also have weaknesses. I work with others to help me in those areas where I'm not strong.
One of the things small business people don't always understand is the value of networking, whether it's with your banker and women in particular have some difficulty
yes,
with this.
Yes, and connecting, those connections. I recommend get to know your bank. Not just the people in charge, get to know the entire team. People change in their careers. It is so important to have those relationships and not to be intimidated, but to negotiate with your bank. I mean, the bottom line is banks, they don't want your home, they want your money. You can negotiate with them.
Kathy Ireland, it's been great watching your career over the last decade or so. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Kathy Ireland is the CEO of Kathy Ireland Worldwide. Christine?